Hello student, in this video I want to explain a little bit more about the simplification of rational expressions and also about how we multiply and divide rational expressions. I will start by remind you a couple of properties of exponents. Like for example that x to the power of 8 over x to the power of v would be x to the power of a minus b, right? This is the quotient property. And also we have one negative exponent property that said that x to the power of negative 8 would be equals to 1 over x to the power of a. So these are two properties of exponents, that are important for the exercise we're going to solve. Now, we have to simplify 39m to the 5th p squared over 3m to the 9p. So I want that you understand that in this case, the numerator and the denominator are both monomials. So we can just simplify the numerical factors and later the corresponding variables. So when we take, in this case, 39 over 3, 39 over 3, we know that 39 is 3 times 13, and we have 3 here below. So we will simplify the 3, and we will get you here, then 13. Now, later we get the variable m. We have m to the 5th over m to the 9. You subtract exponents is m to the 5 minus 9, which is m to the power of minus 4. And then using the negative exponent property, it should be 1 over m to the 4. So we can just multiply here by 1 over m to the 4. And then later we have p squared over p. When you have a variable with no exponents because it's 1, so you have p to the power of 2 minus 1, which is p to the 1, which is p. So you have then to multiply here by p. And then the result will be 13 times 1, 13 times p, 13p. And below you have just m to the 4. And this is the result in this case. Now, the next exercise we have here is to simplify opposites. Now, what are opposites? A minus b is opposite to b minus a. Basically, as you can see, are the same terms but with the opposite signs. The simplification of opposites is always equal to negative 1. So you can say that 2 minus m over m minus 2 automatically would be equal to minus 1. Well, we're going to apply this now in the next exercise, where they say simplify y minus 7 times y minus 8 over 8 minus y times 7 plus y. Y minus 8 and 8 minus y are opposites, so we will simplify them, but we must multiply times negative 1, whatever other expression result from the rest of the simplification process. Now, y minus 7 over 7 plus y is the same that y minus 7 over y plus 7, and they are two completely different expressions and are not opposites. So we will say that this is just y minus 7 over y plus 7 or 7 plus y. So negative 1 times this expression would be negative, then y minus 7 over y plus 7. So it was pretty easy. Now, the new topic in this class is really about the multiplication of rational expressions. And then remember that when you multiply two fractions, you have the fractions a over b times c over d. You will simplify first, and later you will multiply numerator and denominator. So we always try first to simplify, and later we multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. When you look at the expression that they give us, that is 7p minus 7 over p times 2p squared over 8p minus 8, I find out immediately, you know, that 7p minus 7 have a common factor 7. So we factor 7 out and we get p minus 1 here. Below we have the p, stay like that. Now in the numerator of the second expression we have 2p squared, which stay like that. And then when I look at 8p minus 8, I realize that this is a common factor 8. I will factor the 8 out, so I have 8 times p minus 1. So we can now simplify, of course, p minus 1 with p minus 1. We can simplify then the 8 and 2, so this will be 1, and this will be 4, right? And then also p squared is p times p, so we can simplify one of the p squared with this p that we have here below. That means that our result would be, in this case, 7. We have a factor p here, and then we have a factor 4 below. The next exercise is very easy because they give us a multiplication of two expressions, but in these expressions they already give us the factors. So it's just to divide out the common factors between numerator and denominator. So I'm going to start simplifying, you know, the x plus 3. I will simplify now on x, the x plus 8. I will simplify now on x, the x minus 1. And then finally, well, we're ready to say that this expression is equal to x minus 9 over x plus 5. And this is the expression that results. This exercise is similar, but they don't give us a factor, so we must start by factoring the polynomials. So we will say that factors of k squared plus 5k plus 6, so is k plus 3 times k plus 2. 3 times 2, 6, 3 plus 2, 5. Over k squared plus 7k plus 12, it would be k plus 3k plus 4. 3 times 4 is 12, and 3 plus 4 is 7. K squared plus 4k, we have a common factor k. So we get k times k plus 4. And k squared minus 4k minus 12, it would be k minus 6, k plus 2. Double check. Negative 6 times 2, negative 12, negative 6 plus 2, negative 4. And now we're ready to start simplifying. So k plus 3 with k plus 3 cancel out here. K plus 2 with this k plus 2 cancel out. Now this k plus 4 with this k plus 4 cancel out. And then what we get is k over k minus 6. The next exercise is about division of rational expressions. So remember that when you divide fractions, before simplifying, you must rewrite your division as a multiplication, and to do that you flip the divisor, you flip this second fraction. So the first fraction will stay like that. Now you can just rewrite the sign of division as a sign of multiplication, and you flip the fraction c over d, so it turns into d over c. You can simplify now, and then you multiply numerator and denominator. Well, we're gonna do it here. So we start by flipping the rational expression cp minus 6 over 5p squared and turning the division in multiplication. So we say 5p minus 5 over p times, and then I will say 5p squared over 6p minus 6. Ready to factor common factors out? 5 times p minus 1, so we have a common factor 5. Then here we get p, the 5p squared stay like that. And then 6p minus 6, we have a common factor 6. And then we get p minus 1 here. We're going to start simplifying now. So the p minus 1 and the p minus 1 cancel out. And then we have 1p squared here with a p below. So this p here below cancel with one of the p squared. And then we have, as a result, 5 times 5p, which is 25p over 6. And then we have a final exercise where again we have a division. So we're going to start by rewriting the division as a multiplication. So we say c squared plus, c squared here, plus 9z plus 20 over c squared plus 14z plus 45 times, and then you flip this fraction. So below you have now c squared plus 4z, and above you have c squared plus 4z minus 45. So we will factor now. So factoring c squared plus 9c plus 20 would be c plus 5, c plus 4. 5 times 4 is 20, and 5 plus 4 is 9. C squared plus 14c plus 45 will be c plus 9c plus 5. Because 5 times 9 is 45, and 9 plus 5 is going to be 14. Now this c squared plus 4c minus 45, it will be c minus 5 and c plus 9, because negative 5 times 9 is negative 45, and negative 5 plus 9 is 4. And then finally we factor here c squared plus 4c, and we have a common factor c here, and then the other factor is c plus 4. Let's double check all the factorizations. So c squared plus 9c plus 20, c plus 5, c plus 4, 5 times 4, 20, 5 plus 4, 9, c squared plus 14c plus 45, c plus 9c plus 5, 9 times 5, 45, and 9 plus 5, 14. C squared plus 4c minus 45 would be c plus 9, c minus 5, right? Because 9 times negative 5 is negative 45, and 9 minus 5 is 4, and c squared plus 4c, we common factor c out, and then we get c times c plus 4. Now we're going to start simplifying the common factors. So the c plus 5 cancel out with the c plus 5, or the c plus 9 cancel with the c plus 9, and the c plus 4 cancel out with the c plus 4, and the result here will be c minus 5 over c. So my dear students, here you have examples of the multiplication, division, and also simplification of rational expressions. So I hope the video just help you, to understand better this topic. And well, in future classes we're going to be working with other operations with rational expressions. Thank you for your attention. See you in classes.